Hello everybody, Dave here, hope you can hear me. This is a review on a GP Glarry bass, P being precision, standing for precision. Now, one thing that everybody must keep in mind at all times, this instrument is under $100. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that's right, I got my glasses on for a reason, because I had to write down some notes regarding this instrument. This is my true review on what I think of this instrument. I put the site up here behind me of Glarry guitars for a reason. I think this is absolutely phenomenal for $100. First, we'll give you a little rundown of the actual body itself, or the actual guitar itself. So we're dealing with a basswood body. One thing about this basswood body, it's extremely light. It's under 7 pounds, this whole guitar. So beginners, especially young beginners, this is just absolutely perfect. Weight-wise, they're not going to blow their shoulder out or, find that they got a sore neck after playing a while. This is actually lighter than my 6-string electric guitar that I have. On top of it, it's got a maple neck with a rosewood fretboard, which is quite obvious. I am so impressed with this rosewood fretboard. I was expecting it to be kind of dried out, that you probably have to treat it with some lemon oil, which I highly recommend for your fretboard, for treating your fretboard. On top of it, I'll touch real fast on the fretwork. Usually you get a guitar, this being under $100, you always got to remember that. I was expecting a very sharp edges along the edge of this guitar. I'm finding it absolutely unbelievably smooth here. I got a little tiny bit of sharpness right about there, but I don't know if I can even play up there. That's about the only place, and I've checked this, I've slid my hand up and down. It is so smooth. I don't know, and you can see the nice angle, the nice finish that was done on them. Did a nice crowning on the actual fret wire itself. It's a rosewood fretboard. It's a 1.64 nut width, that's right here, 1.64. Down at the 12th fret, it's 2.22 at the 12th fret. It is a fat neck. I have never played guitar this fat. Not hard to play though, I got used to it really fast. I like it too. I play a 12-string acoustic guitar. It's not as fat as this. Frets are quite spread apart, but it's fun to play. I'm learning. I've never played a bass before. I was asked by somebody before, I never knew you were a bass player, and I said, neither did I. I guess I am now. Anyhow, under 7 pounds, already mentioned that. Here we go. This is what's going to mind boggle you. You can order these things online. Go to Glarry. Just type in Glarry guitars. You're going to get this site here. You order these things online. They have acoustic guitars. They got ukuleles. Quite the variety. They had some sweet looking electric guitars there too. Very, very nice. One day maybe I'd like to get myself an electric guitar from Glarry. Anyhow, they ship free anywhere in the United States. This one come from New Jersey, New York. This is not coming over carrying any viruses or anything like that. This come from New Jersey. Delivered in a box. I was impressed with it. Very much. They deliver free anyway. United States, United Kingdom, Ireland, Germany, the Netherlands, and Austria. So I mean, under $100, where are you going to get such a thing? About Glarry, they're online. You can paying them through Visa, Mastercard, JCB, whatever that is, American Express, and they're safe to deal with. They've been around for a while, supplying guitars. Now here's my quick rundown of this. Many, many, many years ago, I took a luthier course, and I made a guitar. I don't need these headphones in. I made a guitar. In making the guitar, I'll give you a rundown of what it cost me to make. I made a Fender Stratocaster copy guitar at the time. And here's the rundown. Cost me $65 for an unfinished neck, meaning on top of the $65, I went and bought what's called a spoke shave to shave down the neck, sandpaper, and tongue oil to finish it afterwards. Altogether, you're adding on another $30. So now you're looking at $95 for the neck. Then we're talking about the body. I bought a ash chunk of wood body, unfinished again, but thank God I have my spoke shave. I didn't have my plane. I needed a plane. That cost me $30 for that chunk of wood. Never mind the man hours I put into doing this. They made us do it all by hand. On top of it, after that, now you're looking at, that was another $30. Lucky I had a friend who did a nice, beautiful finish on it for me, so that didn't cost me anything. But this, again, sandpaper and a plane, you're looking at $40, $45. So now we're well into it, $130, you know, or so. And that's before we even talk about a fretboard, pickups, strings, fret wire, machine heads, nut, bridge, even your strap locks. By the time you add all of that up, you're looking at $400, $400 to do one yourself. Now, I bought my son a beginner's guitar. What I thought was a beginner's guitar turned out to be a toy guitar for $69 many, many years ago when I got it home, and at Christmas morning when I tried to tune it up for him. After I tuned it, you could actually watch one of the keys. When I got it in tune, as soon as I let go of it, you could watch the key turn itself back. And it was just like, wow. It just happened to be at that tension. That was a toy guitar. Never, ever could I get that in tune. On top of that, when I was 15 years old, my parents bought me a guitar. $110 I paid for it. And it was, I got it home. I'm not going to mention the name of it. I still remember the name of it. A lower end guitar. I found that the second string within 3 weeks would always break. It got to the point to where I couldn't afford to replace the strings, and I played that guitar probably for 3-4 years with only 5 strings on it. This guitar, let's give a rundown on it. The setup on it, when I got this, the action I thought was extremely low. Nice for a bass. I adjusted it ever so slightly. Nice, beautiful pick guard, everything. There's not a single blemish on this guitar. I checked the heel joint on it. It's done so well. If anything, I might treat more of a satiny finish, maybe a tongue oil or something on the neck, just so my hand don't seem to kind of stick a little bit to the back of the neck. I am absolutely amazed at tuning this guitar and barely having to touch it ever since. I have myself multi-$1,000 electric guitar I love playing it, but almost every time I take it out, I gotta tune her up. This here is just mind-boggling. Where are you going to get something like this for $100? Here's the big plus sides to it too. I bought this, it came with a gig bag. Fantastic. Come with the cable. Fantastic. You can order these with an amp to start off immediately. So if you're a child, you have a son or a daughter who would like to, says, hey, yeah, I'd like to play bass, you know. Bass a bit easier, in my mind, to play than an electric guitar. They want to play bass. You know, if you go to a guitar store, almost guaranteed, you're going to be dropping well over $200 for a bass and an amp. I mean, you're talking probably $300 by the time you tax it and that. And you get home, your child's going to pick that up, plug it in, try to play it without ever tuning it properly, get frustrated. It's going to end up going in the closet collecting dust. And mom and dad's just out a couple $100 there. This is under $100. Under $100. Shipped to your door. Here's the beauty thing about it. Once your child starts playing, this is perfect for a beginner. Why? Because you know what beginners do? They're interested in what their hobby is. So what a beginner is going to do is they're going to take these screws out of this bridge. They're going to see what it's like. They're going to check this whole thing out. They're going to take screws off of this pick cover here, lift it off. They're going to undo these pickups, look at the back of them, look the insides. you know, and they're going to take these screws off, take the neck off, and check it out. They're possibly going to take the machine heads off. What are they doing? They're kind of cutting their teeth as a bass player or a musician. It's the only way that a musician is going to learn what's really going on with their instrument. This is extremely light. Got a beautiful cutaway right there. I've seen people giving thumbs down. I don't know what the heck they're thinking in their mind. What did they think? They thought they bought themselves a custom Geddy Lee precision bass for under $100. I have no idea what they're thinking. This thing sounds like fantastic for a beginner. I challenge you, go to any guitar store, and you go pick me up a bass and you show it on YouTube. A bass that sounds like this, that holds a tone, you know. The sustain on this is phenomenal. It just keeps ringing. You go find yourself a bass like that for under $100. Good luck. I bet you can't. On top of it, good luck at driving, or be safe driving. You don't even have to drive for this. They deliver it to your door. That is my true, honest reaction to this. I am so impressed. I am keeping this. I stand by this. This is my instrument. I love this. This is beautiful. Plays fantastic. I'm going to be putting this to a lot of use. You'll see this in a lot more videos, that's for sure. Going to be messing around with it. It makes creating a lot of fun. Again, if you're a beginner guitar, this is perfect for you. A beginner guitars. The only little drawback I would say about this guitar is it does tend to lean like this. If you're standing up on a strap with a strap around it, it kind of wants to pull a little bit to the neck. The neck's a little heavier than the body. But overall, I mean, especially for a beginner, this is perfect. You can learn how to pick it apart, put it together, have fun with it. Even I know what it's like to be young. I was 15 when I had my first guitar. Want to carve the initials in there? I mean, you don't mind so much if they're doing that to a $100 guitar. It's beautiful the way it is, but you know how kids are. It's like they want to make it all personalized themselves. They might put a peace sign there or something like that. Anyhow, that's my take on Glarry guitars. Check out the link below to their site. You'd make me so happy if you went over there and you ordered yourself a bass just based on what you've seen here. Check out some more reviews, but look at their site. Don at Glarry Guitars was just fantastic to me. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much seeing the end of the video. Again, this is a big surprise. I was not expecting anything like this. The guy who's giving the big thumbs down, I would never own a Glarry guitar, piece of crud. What is wrong with him is beyond me. He's definitely seen unicorns flying by or living in some other world or something where he's totally lost sight that this is under $100. I've been around a lot of guitars too. I've even held Gibson's fake ones, and there's a big difference. They're toys. Those are toys. They look absolutely beautiful, but they're toys if you try to play it. A toy is something that doesn't stay in tune, like I already talked about. An instrument is something you can actually play and make music out of. This, no problem. Perfect for somebody to develop their skills on it. Thank you so much, Glarry. I hope everybody enjoyed this. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll have something else to review one day.